Hello everyone. Hope you have joined this video because you want to learn new methodology to keeping your note up to date and in well structured manner. So we all use our notepad to keep important data as well as any notes for future reference. But while we are using this in our notebook, handwritten notebooks, it is very difficult to search. So to avoid the same and whenever required to get the future reference, we have to use this very excellent tool provided by Microsoft, that is Microsoft OneNote. There is no need to install the tool. It is already available by default in your computer or laptop because it is part of Microsoft 365 package. People who are using Windows 10 or earlier version of Windows, they have to just check that which version of OneNote is available because there is a one version with name OneNote for Microsoft Windows 10 that will be going to be obsolete and it is having limited features. So if your PC or laptop have that version, please raise service request in SIM portal and get the full version of OneNote installed in your computer before you start. So let's start knowing Microsoft OneNote in the detail, which will be helpful to you for creating your data and notes in structured manner, which is useful in future as well. So first question is why OneNote? Because we are already using the hard copy notebook. We have many papers, we have other digital tools like Word, Excel and everything. Then why only OneNote? Because OneNote is very easy to use, it is very convenient, and it is possible to collaborate with other user as well. Once you create OneNote on your OneDrive cloud, it can be shared with multiple people within the company. You can share your OneNote to other people like your teammate, your project team, your peers, and if other person who are working with you in the same organization, you can share it. Other advantage of OneNote is it is searchable because when you are writing some important data or you are drawing some sketch in your notebook, you can't search. Even over period of time, you might be having multiple notebooks and you don't know in which notebook you have written which data, what project is written, who given you data on which date. This all is not possible to maintain in your physical notebook. So that problem is solved in this OneNote application. It is searchable. You can search from multiple notebook. Yeah. And the data is accessible over all the platforms. Like you have created OneNote in your OneDrive cloud in your computer, office computer, and you have access of office systems like Microsoft Office, Outlook, Teams over your mobile. You can very easily access your OneNote in mobile. For example, if you are in a one meeting and you have kept some important data in your OneNote, and that time you don't have your PC or laptop along with you, still you are able to see the data from your mobile. No need to ask any peer to share the data or give you snap on the WhatsApp or search on the WhatsApp and give data to other people. So that's why it is accessible over all the platforms. Even you are using some other PC or other location with company email ID, still you are able to access the OneNote file in any of the browser. So it is accessible, and very important and critical is backup is possible because the data is always saved. It is just like your notebook. Like when you are writing anything on your notebook, you are not saving it, correct? So same way, while using OneNote, you don't need to save the data. It is automatically saved. If the file is critical, you can keep the backup also on, so it will save the multiple file as a backup file if it is shared with other people also. And one way it is secure also, Like when you are sharing the one notebook to other people and you want some of the section to be secured, you can put a password. So it is secure also. So what you think, people? Isn't it a very useful tool? And you must start using OneNote now? Yes, absolutely. So I'm using it now from quite a years, and if I will suggest, you must use this. And even I recommend that if you have any old notebook, you should also transfer the data from the notebook to this OneNote so it can be used in future. So let's see what are the difference between your OneNote and your physical notebooks. So if you see, there is no actually difference in structure wise, because the OneNote application develops such a way that it is actually representing your notebook. Like you have multiple notebooks, same way here you can create multiple notebooks in the one file. If you see on the left hand side, these are different notebooks. You can create number of notebook as many as you want. Then you are using section in your notebook to identify different section, different topics, or different ideas. Same way here also, you can create a section as per your convenience and your requirement. Then within the section, you are having pages in your physical notebook. Same way here also, you will have pages in each of the section. So actually it is same version of your physical notebook in the digital form. Yeah. So isn't it very easy? Yes, of course it is easy. The application OneNote is very easy to use as you are writing in a notebook. So structure wise, the OneNote application is exactly same as your notebook. So anyone who is using notebook in a structured way or unstructured way, they can use this OneNote application the same way. Even the advantages is if you want to shuffle the page from one section to another, that is also possible. If you want to move or copy section from one notebook to another notebook, that is also possible, which you can't do in your physical notebook. You can do, in fact, you have to tear the pages and stick to the other notebook, but that is not a correct way and it will not look as good as you want or you expect. So structure wise, it is exactly identical. So let's start using it, correct? What we can do inside OneNote, you can make note by typing the text. If you are using some tablet which is having pen input or touchscreen input like your mobile or some mobile with stylus, you can make handwritten notes also. You can add photos, you can add video, you can add audio, you can draw sketches also. Don't worry, we will also see all this in demonstration video as well. But practically whatever you can do in your notebook, everything is possible within one note also. Even you can insert complete file like Word file, Excel file, PDF file. If you copy some data from the internet, that will come along with the link of source data. That is optional. If you want, you can remove also, but you can do that also. You can take a snapshot of your screen and directly paste it in OneNote for future reps, and you can narrate or mark any correction on that, or annotation can be given. So everything is possible in OneNote as it is giving full flexibility and freedom. You can also share your OneNote with others if it is done in this LNT by using company email ID. You can share your OneNote along with your peer in the same company or same group. If same is created in your personal OneDrive account or Microsoft 365 account, you can practically share it with anyone. It is very flexible. Yeah. And once you create this notebook in your computer, it will be with you lifelong. It will not go away anywhere. Even if you are leaving or if you want to transfer the OneNote, you can easily export it to your mail or your personal OneDrive, and you can re reattract the same in your computer or any other computer which have Office 365 installed or having any web browser. So it is very convenient, very easy to use, and very flexible software. Yeah. So now we know many thing about this OneNote, so many advantage. So let's do it now. So let me open the video of demonstration how to use OneNote. Again, this is one typical example and given for understanding how the software is working and how it can be useful to all of us. Because if you start using it, it will give you some error or some problems, and then you will try to figure out how to solve it, and you will learn many new things. I'm using this software from last 10 years. Even I'm learning everything every day new, that okay, new features are added. Earlier only these features are available, now we can do this many new things in that. So as we are start using and giving feedback, the software is also evolving. So let's start using it, and let's see the demonstration for one simple file. So this is one video, and I would like to thank my peer Sandeep Mondal, who took effort, very deep efforts to make this video and give it to me for this demonstration purpose. Thank you, Sandeep. So let's start with this. First of all, the application is inbuilt to all computers. How to navigate that? You can simply go to your search bar and type OneNote. Yeah, and once you click on the OneNote, the application will open. Yeah, you can see the symbol, and if you have a OneNote for Windows 10, you can request for installation of this OneNote of Office 365 package, and again it is free software as part of Office 365 package. Now to start with, first how to create OneNote. You can navigate to the folder, and wherever you want to create your notebook, you can navigate to that path. Ideally you should create in your OneDrive. You can give the name of notebook of your choice, whatever you want to maintain, and your notebook is ready. Once it is created, it will first ask if you want to share it with anyone. You can do it. You can give the authority, they can view only or they can add it also. If you want to write some message, you can add also. Once you give all email id or name of the person and give right, it will send email to them, and from the email they can access the same OneNote as you are doing. And anyone is typing, the OneNote will keep track of that. Who is editing what can be visible, like same like track change mode. Now here we can see how the different sections are created. So here this notebook name is proposal, and there is one section created, Middle East proposal. Now on the right side you can see the pages. Page you can give any name. The If you see the line above the line, whatever you add, that will be the name of the page. And even you can change the section name later as well as while creating the same. It is as simple as you are working in any other Microsoft application. You can rename, you can give as whatever name you want to add. You can create multiple section. You can change the color of section. It's very flexible, and full choices are given to the user. Correct? You can see how to rename. If you have given name, later also you can change the name as per your requirement. Yeah. And there is no restriction of pages, because in your physical notebook you will exhausted with pages. once you have done lot of writing activity. And same way here, you can change the color of the page, you can change the color of tab, and even if you are sharing the notebook, you can see you can set the password of any particular section. But you must remember the password, because once you lost the password, there is no way to recover it. So if you are creating password, then please remember the same. You can later delete the sections, you can add the section, you can move one page from one section to another page, you can copy. So many features are available, and it's very easy to use. As you are writing anywhere in your notebook, there is no fixed margin or places where you have to start the writing. You can start anywhere writing. You can change all the text format. You can change the color of text. You can highlight it. You can give bullets. You can give numbering. Everything what you can do in your Microsoft Word, the same is possible in this OneNote as well. Yeah. Uh, this is not only for adding your note. There are other many features. This can be added. You can also move text anywhere, same like your notebook. You can move it anywhere without any margin. And there are so many pointers. Like if you want to create checkbox or tick box, like to do activity, you can write it. And there is one shortcut also. If you writing the text and then you want to add this checkbox, you can press Control 1 and you can track your activity. Once you completed that activity, if you click on the checkbox, it will show you a tick. Other than this tick box, there are other markers like star marker, question mark, highlighter, and many more markers are available from the down drop menu as we seen earlier. You can change the type of text, you can make it heading, you can make it your body text, as simple as you are doing in Word. And these are all the different marker. You can use it as per your convenience and your requirement. There is no restriction. You can place multiple also in the same point. Like here we added one light bulb and one star. There are some markers have the shortcuts which is already indicated. Once you start using it, you can remember this all shortcuts, and it is very easy and convenient for you to use it in the future. You can directly copy all your OneNote file and send it to mail. Suppose I will give you one example. You are doing one Teams meeting and you are writing the point in the notebook. Yeah, because meeting detail can be also imported in the same OneNote. Same like this, if you go to meeting detail, it will show you Outlook and your meeting detail is copied. You can add your notes of the meeting in the same one notebook. You can make it date wise, like say today is the 7th June 2025. You have meeting at 10 o'clock. You started the meeting and you added this note. Then you can directly copy and paste it directly back to mail and send it to the people after your correction or whatever inputs are required. You can also do some follow-up or some priority checks, same like you are doing in your Outlook. All the features are also accessible in your OneNote if you are using this organizational ID, company ID and company Office 365 application. Yeah, this is the demonstration how to insert one file from your PC to directly your OneNote. There is two way how you want, like if you want to keep it as a file, you can insert a file. Then if you click on this file, it will open directly the file. The advantage is no need to go every time to that folder location. For example, we are working on a proposal and some document like ITV or design basis, every time we need to search. So I will keep that file here in the OneNote and I will share OneNote to the teammates. So whoever want to open that, they can directly click here and open it. Another way is the data of entire that file will be imported into the OneNote. So in this example, if you click the second option, what it will do, it will add all the pages from that file to the OneNote, and all the pages will be visible in the same sequence. So as you can see, all the pages of the PDF file are now visible in my OneNote. You can put annotation, you can mark something as per your hand sketch, you can add text, you can add your signature, anything. You can highlight some text. It's like you are doing on your own notebook. You can even undo also, which is not available in your physical notebook. Isn't it very easy and very useful to you all? Correct? So I expect all of you to start using OneNote for your day-to-day application. And as you start using it, you will find it useful, more useful. Same way like PDF, you can also import your Excel or you can view your existing Excel. There are two ways. Either you can create new Excel here or you can view your existing Excel, like people in your team or some other department are creating some Excel file which is input for you. So the folder which is having that file, you can, if you have access to that folder, you can add that file to here. And same like earlier PDF, Excel also have a two option. Either you can import all the table or you can see the file as a hyperlink. So these are the two options. Yeah, and third option is if you have any chart or table and particularly those chart and table you want to see it here, that is also possible. And the biggest advantage is once that native Excel file is changed, here also the changes will be reflected in real time. There won't be any lag. Yeah. Then there are some shortcuts like date and times, some symbols, equation, which can be written if you are preparing some technical note. It is possible to use that. Yeah. This is one example of copying the data from directly website to the OneNote. You can either import it by taking the snip, you can take the snapshot and directly paste the snapshot in the OneNote, and it will be exactly visible as it is, and it will also show you the link. You can copy the data available in the website in text format also. Sometime it is coming with ad also, so in that case those ads will be also copied in your OneNote, which can be later deleted also. Then you can add multiple type of equation for your technical notebook. Same you are adding in your one in your normal word. Here also it can be added. Now the very important thing, search. Like when you search in text box, it will show you the same text will appear in which note, which section. If it is having multiple note, multiple section, it will give you the list. If it is in any one file or any one section, it will show you the particular section name. So this is most useful feature because when we are writing in our physical notebook, we don't know where we write what because it is not searchable document. So here it is searchable. So take the advantage of the technology and accessibility. Then as you can draw some figure in your notebook, here also you can draw it anything with the pencil and mouse. If you have a touchscreen device like your mobile with the stylus, you can draw in a better way. Even there are feature inbuilt that some shapes like lines, corners, And there is one good feature that if you scribble, it will convert it to autosave. In that case, you have to keep that autosave feature on, so it can be directly converted to the save. Then you can make your notebook visible, appealing by adding different types. Like if you want ruled pages or with ruler and margin, you can check it from this three dot, and layout can be set any available format. Like the simple lines, widen lines, you can put squares. Yeah. So this way you can change the layout also. Then there are some options available for language, options for translating. You can directly translate here. Even some arithmetic operation can be directly done here. Like if you type 2 plus 3 and write equal to symbol and give enter, it will all automatically calculate 2 plus 3 and show you the result 5. You can change the background color of each page. These functions are for page wise. Like when you select the page and selecting the format, it will only update that page format. For example, in one any of the section, one page is for some writing, another page is for some sketches, another is for some drawings. You can use different colors, different patterns and layout of the pages as well. And whenever you are stuck, you don't need to go anywhere else. Just type in the help. Excellent help on each of the function is inbuilt available in the beautiful OneNote application. You can ask any topic or any tool or any of the concern in the search box of help. It will definitely give you the correct answer. Okay. So isn't it very easy and very useful for all of us? Yeah. So let's start using it and keep all the data digitally available. Whatever you learn or whatever you work, same can be shared to your peers, your subordinates, your teammates for better clarity and saving the time. Ultimately, it will help all of us for increasing our productivity, because no need to do the same thing for all the people. One person has already done the effort that can be shared to everyone, and everyone can have benefit of that. So isn't it a very useful tool? Correct, and very easy to use. It's not any big deal. It is same as per your not simple notebook only. So let's do it and start using from now onwards, and keep all your data safe, secure and easily available for future. Thank you.